Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, oops, forgot to turn on my lights. Welcome, everybody. We're here with our BBL final week game, where we are taking on ultraplayer, coach of the New Orleans Saint Snows. Josh is my partner in crime with that team name. So I'm looking forward to it. It seems like my sprite for my final mon looks good enough, so I'm going to really quick get a LAN server ready so I can send Josh over the rules because I've kept him waiting long enough. The game screen will be loading in a moment, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to do a team builder because I literally built the team like a couple minutes ago, to put it in perspective. But I will at the very least get the games situated in a moment for everyone. The plan will be, if for some reason this game takes a while, I'll just stream and then go right into my game, into my SoulLink with Matt. If it does not take a while though, then the plan will be taking an intermission, go live at 10:30 with that again. Because it's really hot, and I would love to turn on my AC for a bit and just vibe for a bit. So it's just going to depend on how long it takes. The game will probably not take that long though, because I built a very offensive team. And I'm assuming that Josh's team will just be offensive. So I'm going to send Josh a server really quick. Let's see. Ultra, okay. Then I'm just going to copy paste the last thing that I need for my thing versus Matt. I'll plug it in. Because of the fact that I'm going to be going live later tonight, I'm not going to stream ping my server with this. However, at the very least, I will plug it in the BBL server. So that way then they can all get it. Run as administrator, okay. Let's see. Okay, LAN turn. Oh no, LAN. There we go, okay. So, we're going to currently switch over the game itself to, let's see, switch 4K, there we go, okay, beautiful. And then what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna fuck it up. So there we go, now we have the audio. And then, bam. Check current competition. Send LR down. And ultra sending. Beautiful, okay. So now we have that all situated. And I can plug this in the BBL server. At Wi-Fi live at Rotom, last match of the season, smiley face, beautiful, okay. So yeah, so as I said, the filler in there is just to basically, if we finish the game at like 9:45-ish for some reason, I'll do some filler. But my guess is we'll finish around like 9:15, I'll have about an hour break, we'll go live at 10:30. So yeah, because I don't have the energy today to stream for like what, that would be like 3.5 hours, that'd be insane. I'd be cracked to do that. I'm still gonna, like, even though I'm very out of contention, even though, as I said, I'm not gonna do a team builder because I rush built the team, I'm still gonna give Josh as good of a fight as I can because I know this game at least matters for Josh for playoffs, and I know it matters for other people's playoffs, so it would be very wrong as commissioner if I just threw the game. However, at the same time, though, I didn't really look over the matchup that much, so I'm not gonna act like I did. I just brought, I brought whatchamacallit, I brought Salazzle because I haven't brought it yet, and I didn't want to pick it up and then not bring it to a game. I know this is a decent matchup here, in my opinion. And I brought like 5 other sets I wanted to use. I think my Rillaboom could win. I think that my Lugia could also win. But I don't really think that, like... I don't know, I just don't think that, like, I'm going to win. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna notepad and dig stats. So yeah. So let me tell Josh that I'm gonna do 152, or I'll do 151. I'll do 151. Good luck. Okay. LR down. And yeah. So whether you're watching on my side or Josh's side, I just hope that you enjoy the battle. And with that said, let's get into it. I'm hoping for a good game. As I said, this is probably going to be one of the last draft things I stream on the channel for a while at least. I'm very burnt out on draft right now, to say the least. That's why there haven't been any draft uploads. I think I think I've realized that specifically my rut has come from draft content and trying to make it interesting right now. So I'm going to be taking probably at least a few months off of draft uploading at least. I still enjoy playing draft. I just don't enjoy uploading it anymore. So I'm going to take like a divorce from it, I guess, until BSP. So this will probably be the last draft content you see. I might do my losers bracket run on stream as well. I'm not going to upload it. I will at least stream it though, because of the fact that I did promise I would at least upload it, and I messed up and did not record my first game because I realized right at the end I was never recording it. It was very unfortunate because it was such a good game. Like, even though I lost one, it was a very, very close game. It came down to me missing an icicle crash. Otherwise, I think I won the match. So it was very unfortunate because I would have loved to upload that. That would have been an interesting game to upload. Even though it was a loss, it would have been a very interesting game to upload. I've been really hitting a rut to try and make the rest of these vids up entertaining. And at the very least, they are up on streams. They're still unlisted. Even though they are unlisted, you can find them anywhere I plug them, including my plug chat, the BBL server. So it's just a matter of repurposing for an actual video. It feels like a waste of time. So with that in mind, though, as I said, I think that this will probably be the last drafting I do besides the NTP losers bracket for a while. This is the last thing, at least, that I know I'm going to be doing. Losers bracket, I guess it'll just depend on how the losers bracket goes. Because obviously, if I just get forfeits or if the losers bracket just dies, then I don't know if that will finish out. However, if it does, though, then that will just be bonus, I guess, in between. But yeah, this is the last planned draft content, at least, that I know will happen. So yeah. May as well, as I said, just mention that point. So I'm hoping this is a good game. As I said, even if BBL ends up doing a summer season, which is gonna just depend on the turnout, I guess. Which it very well might happen, but if it doesn't, then that's something. But if it does happen, if we do get enough people for it, then I think I'm gonna bench for it, and then just come back in like season 9 or something. But it's gonna depend. It's really gonna depend. As I said, the burnout's just with draft content really is the thing. So yeah, I figured I might as well mention that because it is a BBL vid, or a BBL stream, I should say. Just felt like the best time to mention that. Didn't really feel the need to mention it elsewhere. So we're just waiting for Josh right now. He should probably be ready any moment now. I know he's probably doing a team builder or something right now. So he'll probably be ready in like a minute or two. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Okay, I'll give it another minute, and if Josh hasn't done anything by then at that point, I'm gonna just at him and just make sure that he knows that I'm gonna do 151. Actually, I'll just do that right now. No, never mind. He's probably still doing team builder. It's only been a couple minutes. I thought it'd been longer. I thought I'd been talking for a while, but apparently it's only been like 4 minutes since he's received. So he's probably still doing his builder at least for another couple minutes. So I'll give him to like 45, and then I'll at him, because he usually takes about like 5-6 minutes. I was gonna say I would totally like click on his stream like muted just to see if he's still doing builder, but obviously I could still see his sets, and that would not be fair. But it's more so just to like see if he's doing it without hearing what his sets are. But that would obviously still be cheating. So I'm not gonna do that. If someone does know if he's doing his builder, he's doing Primal Groudon. Oh no, oh no, poor me. Woe is me. Burgo, do you know if he's still doing team builder though? Because if he is, then that's fine. Wi-Fi season 7. Because I can update these stats after. Has the Bosif game stats been updated? It has not. Okay, so I'll have to do that after stream as well. Yes, he has. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, it should probably just be another couple minutes if I had to guess. Roth versus Nos. Okay, perfect. So yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. So good luck and fun to Josh. And with that said, let's just get right into it. As I said, this will probably be like the last draft content for a while. So at least the last guaranteed draft content. As I said, NCP tour. I'm gonna stream the rest of my run, just to at least make sure I don't forget to record again, or I just don't get burnt out and not want to upload it, because I want to at least get that run out there, whether win or lose. So yeah. It's the last guaranteed content at least though, because I said if bracket dies, then bracket dies. Anyway, so my opponent brings Groudon, Heliolisk, Venusaur, Togekiss, Uxie, and Heatran. Okay, so we know that Uxie's Levitate, we know that Groudon's Drought. Alright, good to know. So I really like my Lugia set then, with this in mind, because my Lugia set should actually really tear because Dragon Ball didn't come. The fact that Heliolisk is the way to break it would be phenomenal. I think that my plan will actually be to just lead off with Lugia, to be honest. I think I could pull off a nice early game Lugia breaking. Try an end game with my Salazzle or my Rillaboom. I think that would ideally be the plan. Because as I said, I am weakness policy. So, well, as you can see, I'm weakness policy. So my plan is just to try and get an early game kill or two with Lugia. Just to, try and put something offensive on there. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see. So Lugia. We'll calc versus Groudon. I think that Groudon will probably be the lead, if not Heliolisk. So Groudon, if it was to pop my multi-scale, we'll get off a Psychic first, and then the +2 Psychic afterwards. Between those two, we should nearly guarantee a kill on Groudon, assuming it is offensive. Stone Edge should do around 47.5% max, even from Adamant Life Orb, so I'm really not worried about it. I'm doing good, Iris. Iris, how are you doing? Yeah, so I'm not worried about Groudon, even if it is Life Orb. Could care less. I feel like, as I said, the Lugia leading is just my best play. Turn this down a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud, guys, by the way. And yeah, good looking fun though to my opponent. As I said, looking forward to this game. Josh is one of my favorite people to play, so I'm glad I can go out with this. He's leading off with Kyojuro. That is the Groudon. Okay, perfect. So I'm glad that I led off with that. Oh my god. What is that black box that's leading him? That's on top. MGBA, god damn it. Bad MGBA. Bad MGBA. Okay. So, my plan here, as I said, is to Psychic. I lose nothing by clicking Psychic. Is this the Marks tournament? No, this is BBL. This is BBL. The upload league. The Uber's upload league. So, no, this is not Marks' tournament. I don't know who Marks is. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go for Psychic here. As I said, just get some damage off. We are weakness policy, so I'm not worried about that. Psychic is going to do... Does a nice chunk. Dragon Tail. Oh, good play. Good play. Solid nice for a Combine variant, or just really any shenaniganry. We know it is bulkier, so good play by my opponent for sure. I'm going to click Ice Beam here. I feel like the Helio is too obvious. Like, the Helio is way too obvious. And even though I can't burn, it is at least damage that I'm getting. And if Groudon stays in, we're still going to pressure it, at least a little bit. So I don't risk with this, whereas if I just switched out here, then I'm taking a lot of damage with something versus Groudon, so I really don't want to risk that. If my opponent goes for Ice Beam, if my opponent goes for Rocks, it's fine. It's going to be a bit hard on Lugia, but it's not a huge deal because I outpace the entire non-Scarf team. So I can definitely just roost up on something like a Togekiss or Uxie, for example, especially Uxie. Lichiro comes in, that's the Uxie. That's perfectly fine, actually, and the fact that Heliolisk was not coming in hard leads me to believe it is not Dry Skin, but Solar Power. So he's actually going to go for Eject Button here. Good play by Josh. He's probably going to go into Venus right here. Is that it? I'm almost certain that was a Venus. It's Helio. Okay, so it is Helio. Alright, so Helio does come in. It is Solar Power. That's why I didn't go hard into it. So now I don't need to be cautious with my moves, at least. However, Solar Power is going to be a dent. I think I'm going to go hard into Flygon. Sorry, a bit of hiccups. I'm going to go hard into Flygon. Really, if this isn't Dragon Pulse or clicking like Hyper Voice right now, I should be fine. Flygon in general, we're running a bulkier set this week. Just a more Fizz Def set. But we still have like max HP anyway. Hyper Voice. Okay, so it's going to do a fuck ton. That just kills. It's great. I don't know if that mattered. I'll keep it a buck. I don't know if that mattered. Like, it's Solar Power Heliolisk. It's just gonna dent. That might even be Specs. Heliolisk. So... Specs. Solar Power in the sun. Yeah, if it's Specs, that was gonna kill anyway. If it was Scarf, it would have just won. In fact, regardless, just because of the Solar Power boost, that would have revenged me anyway. This would have needed to be like a defensive Heliolisk for that to not matter. Regardless, though, I'm gonna go hard into Flatort here. And I think that what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go for... Oh, perfect. I like this sprite. I made it very last second. I think I'm going to go for an Overheat here. We are Scarfed, so even if Heatran comes in, I'd have to switch out next turn regardless, no matter what I clicked. So there's no real caution with this. I'm just going to go for my Overheat. If Heatran comes in, so be it. I'll just go hard into Milotic here. Not really a huge concern there, because I can always just flip turn next turn, because Heliolisk is not Dry Skin. So I'm not really worried about it. So yeah, so my play here is always really just to click the Overheat. And then just see what Josh wants to take a metric ton of damage. And if he goes hard Heatran, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. I do have my good switch in. So he's going to withdraw here, perfectly fine. And he's going to go into Tengen. I believe that's a Heatran. I'm almost certain that's Heatran. Yep, that's Heatran. Okay. So he's Flash Fire. I was gonna say, that's the only reason you would ever make that switch. So he has Flash Fire. It's perfectly fine. We're just gonna switch here. And we'll go into Falfa, our Milotic. So already we did not get a 6-0, so sorry Lucas, we did not 6-0 Josh. I know you wanted a 6-0, but not really going to happen against my team. Flagon 0-1. Very unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for another Flagon sweep, or another Flagon mini sweep I should say, but it just wasn't meant to be. Helios kind of mauls my team though. Helios is actually a huge problem for my team. So Flame Dart goes off here, that's perfectly fine. We're going to flip turn on this, 100%. That does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. But I don't really have the luxury of clicking recover here, because if Helio comes in, I'm in so much worse of a position. I need to flip turn here at the very least. He used Solar Beam. Okay, so that is going to do a lot. Let's see. Flamethrower, Solar Beam. If we live this somehow, it's fine. I'll flip turn into Lugia. Okay, so we do live that. Thank God. Shout out to Milotic just being a super bulky Pokemon, but this is pretty much fodder now. This will probably be our next stock, sadly. Which is fine, but we're, like, not checking anything with this right now. So, like, Heatran outpaces us, so there's no real reason to preserve. Let me see. So, Heatran... kind of curious. Rillaboom. Sonic Tantrum from Rillaboom wouldn't even guarantee the kill. We'll just go into... we'll just go into Lugia here. Yeah, Lugia's our play. Let's see. So we know this is offensive too. I'm gonna actually check that real quick, because Josh, I know it takes a lot of time. As we see, we are up on time right now, so I'm gonna check that really quick. With the sun up, Milotic. This looks like it's a more, like it's a bulkier Heatran, if I had to guess. Yeah, this looks like it's bulkier Heatran. I thought it was a very low roll. It doesn't really look that offensive though. It's at least not modest. So at the very least, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click Earth Power. Actually, I'm going to click Roost, just to stall at the sun. Why stomping? I don't trust high horsepower. I don't trust high horsepower at all. It is the last move that I would trust. You cannot catch me dead trusting high horsepower. That 95? No, no, no. Flamethrower? Okay, that's fine. That shouldn't do much. Okay, so that did around... it is 63. So 63 damage. Oh, that's a... that's... I wonder if this is charcoal. That's like modest charcoal. That's the only way it could have actually gotten that roll. And even then, it's a max roll at that. So that's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. On the bright side, though, we know it's modest. So it can't be that Spidef, which does mean that we could potentially kill it with Earth Power. However, I think my best interest is to just go for Roost and try and keep our multi-scale alive until the sun's gone. Because then I can take 2 flamethrowers. So yeah, so my plan is always to stall at the sun. He's gonna go for Roar here, that's perfectly fine. We know it's Roar, Flamethrower, Solar Beam. Okay, so Rillaboom is in now. Let's see. So you know it's not Shucka, which leads me to want to click Tantrum here. Especially because the sunlight faded. Sun is now gone, though this thing got health back. It's almost a guaranteed not kill. I'm actually going to click U-turn here. We do guarantee a pace U-turn. We know it's not Scarfed. I'm going to click U-turn here, and I'm going to go U-turn into... wait, he's Protect. Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to U-turn here, though. He was definitely scouting what I was going to go for. So he's 100% going to stay in this turn, though. I'm going to sack Milotic just to get the free into Lugia. I think it's my best play. So yes, we'll sack Milotic right now, and we'll go hard into Lugia here. I think it's definitely in my best interest. So, bye-bye Milotic. You've done your job. Milotic, oh no, Heatran, 1-0. Milotic, 0-1. Okay, so yeah, Milotic died. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. As I said, we know this is modest charcoal at the very least. There's literally no other way I could have gotten the damage roll. So what I can do here is I can go for Earth Power very freely on this, actually. I lose literally 0 going for Earth Power. So that's what I'm going to do. I do 1v1 the Heatran with this now. So I'm just going to click Earth Power here. And then I'm going to kill the Heatran off. If he switches, that's fine, but Heatran will take a lot. It's Shucko. Wait, then how did it get that damage roll? What? How did it get that damage roll? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Oh, Flash Fire Boost. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. It was Flash Fire Boosted. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, because see, like right now it's still doing a lot of damage. We're gonna Earth Power it, though. That's perfectly fine. I lose nothing clicking Earth Power here. If my opponent switches, that's perfectly fine. Into Uxie, I could care less because I could just go for a Roost on it pretty freely. So I'm just gonna kill off the Heatran. I'm just gonna kill it off because it helps Rillaboom so much. Okay, so my opponent switches into Muichiro. That's the Uxie. Okay, perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click Shadow Ball on this. Yeah, I'm going to click Shadow Ball. Because this will definitely be outpaced by me. So Shadow Ball is going to go off here. It should at least do a fair bit. Like, it's not going to kill, it's not going to tier KO, but it'll probably, like, be a 3 KO. That did an okay amount, yeah. Okay, so if this pops our weakness policy here, that's great. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click Rocks. I think the double into Heliolisk is really obvious now, and I want to pop this weakness policy very badly. So I'm going to pop it. I'm going to pop it right now. We're gonna see the double into Heliolisk. Yeah, I'd say play off is 10%. Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, it's just moves like that miss a lot. So I don't trust moves with low accuracy. Or not 100 accuracy these days. Unless Thunder. I trust Thunder. Okay, so we see the Roost go off. My guess is that my opponent's gonna U-turn here. They go for Encore. Okay, fuck. Alright, so that's annoying. That's actually very annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, is it annoying? I don't know if that's actually annoying. I'm gonna go for Roost. I'll let it Encore me, to be honest. I think they were trying to get the free into Heliolisk. Okay, so perfect. They're gonna pop my my weakness policy, which is great. Okay. Encore, Rock, Stealth, Rock, Foul Play. Okay. So yeah, so I really could actually care less about this. I guarantee Roost on that still very, very freely. And yeah, if I'm, like, I really don't care. Zenitsu, okay, so that's the Heliolisk. So, let's see, so Lugia versus Heliolisk. So we do Roost saw that. Yeah, we guarantee Roost saw that actually, very easily, mind you. Specs does not, it's a 3 KO with Specs. Okay, so beautiful. So see that? Encore ended now. So at +2, we kill this. So I'm just gonna go for Earth Power here. I'm just gonna go for Earth Power. I probably should have went for Psychic actually, to be fair. But I'm gonna go for Earth Power. This might win. This might honestly win. Like, I don't know if Josh actually beats this. Because Lugia's just really bulky. I feel kind of bad, because I really would have loved for Josh to make playoffs. But, I think this might just win. Yeah. I can't see how Josh actually beats this, I'm going to be honest. I think this Lugia just tears. Because Venu definitely loses to it 1v1. Unless it's like Sleep Powder and gets a few turns on me, which it can definitely do. Okay, so Earth Power's gonna go off. That should kill the Heliolisk. Yep, okay, so Heliolisk is dead. Area 1-0, okay. So yeah, so I don't see how he actually beats us at this point. Like, I think that we just tear. Maybe Groudon can live a hit. I don't know if Groudon actually does live a hit, though. So we are +2 now. Psychic does around 70%. Like 65, 70. So I think we just win. Regardless, so we did get the Heliolisk kill. That's great. If Soul gets the Scarf, it can still obviously flinch us down. Like, that's still always a win con. Oh wait, oops. Meant to backspace Heliolisk, my bad. But yeah, so Josh is basically, his counterplay here is basically just trying to hacks me, I guess. Which he could definitely do. He could totally do that. And I would totally respect him for doing it, because that is his win con right now. Togekiss actually does take a Psychic, guaranteed. It is in my best interest to just go for a Psychic here, even still. I don't really have a better play. Because it 2 KOs. So this is Roost stalling my Psychics out. Okay, so he goes for Toxic, okay. So there's a good play on Josh's part for sure. He can now actually beat this 1v1, because even if I Roost stall it, I'm always going to end up with my multi-scale broken. Which is very, very bad, actually. Because the plan would have been to probably Roost on Yuxi next time it came in, and then again, just play the Roost game. At this point, I kind of have to just go for a Shadow Ball, I think is my best interest. Plus you Shadow Ball... Ooh, it doesn't even kill. I have to go for Psychic. I have to go for Psychic for my kill. This Togekiss is very fat, for sure. So I can't even go for the Shadow Ball, which would have been great as just a nice neutral option. It's a nice middle ground against literally any switch in here. So I do have to obviously go for that. I think Venu could totally win, but I think my Rillaboom could totally revenge it. So I just need Rillaboom around, and I think I could still win. But yeah, I think that, I think Lugia is at least going to go on a tear for sure. This Lugia, like realistically, this Lugia is going to be very hard for Josh to beat. He's going to have to try and... He's going to have to try and stall it, which he can actually do that with Heatran, to be fair. Because I couldn't really Earth Power. He's actually going to go into Yuxi here, which is fine too. Okay. So it's like he could shoot. He's going to get another turn of Toxic on me. As I said, I don't really have any interest in preserving this. I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for another Psychic. It does kill this. And even if Heatran does come in, this perfectly fine. I don't really have any reason to Earth Power Yuxi. Okay, so Lugia gets another kill here. Beautiful. Okay. So Lugia 2, Yuxi 0-1. Alright, nice. So my guess is that Heatran's going to come in here, and it's going to go for... And it's going to go for a Protect. I can go for a Roost on that, to be fair. But I feel like I'm stalling at the inevitable for sure, because I'm just going to take Toxic Chip. He's going to Kyojuro here. And it's a Groudon. Okay. So he's trading a Groudon for this, which is interesting, actually. Because he could totally just tear with Venu. So he might be going for that. If Groudon's in, I can't really go for a Roost, because he just loses nothing by Dragon Tailing here. So I'm going to go for Psychic, and I'm just going to try and claim my kill with Groudon. If I don't kill it, I don't kill it. That's perfectly fine. But I'm going to go for my Psychic here. Okay. And we killed the Groudon. That's fine. We died Toxic, but we did get the kill there 100%. So I'll take that. 3-1. Togekiss 1-0. Groudon 0-1. Okay. So Groudon is gone. Yuxi is gone. It's just Togekiss, Venusaur, and Heatran. I'm gonna go into Rillaboom here. If he's Weather Ball and Venusaur, I think I lose. If he's not, then I think I'm fine. But it's really just gonna depend on that Venusaur set, for sure. Because the Venusaur set could totally make a break. If he is only Sludge Bomb though, I can aggro it, and that should be fine. Goes into 10 again here. Okay, that is perfectly fine. We do kill the Heatran at least. We definitely just killed the Heatran. I'm gonna go for a... I'm gonna go for a Stomping Tantrum here, just try and kill the Heatran. If he goes for a Togekiss, that's fine. I don't really have a better play though. Okay, so he's just gonna sack the Heatran. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so Heatran is dead. Rillaboom 1-0. Okay. So at this point, it's just gonna come down to... Let's see. So it's just gonna come down to Venusaur, I think. So Sanemi comes in, that's the Togekiss, okay? So in this Pokemon, we're gonna have to switch out here. Josh, I swear, it's like he knows that my set. I'm gonna sack Azusa here, which is very unfortunate, because Azusa is my favorite. But I'm gonna have to sack her, very unfortunately. So I can't really do anything, though, with Azusa at this point. Like, my best play would be Sucker Punching Venusaur. But my Rillaboom should always beat it anyway. He's gonna go for Roost here. Okay. He knows that I'm Salazzle though, 100%. Okay. So I kind of have to just go for Dark Pulse here. My play is 100% just Dark Pulse. I just don't break this mon. Azusa stinks. You stink, Veno. You stink. So we're gonna Dark Pulse here though. As I said, my play is to flinch this. That's my win con at this point. Because I have to go hard in this Salazzle after. So he's gonna go for Air Slash. Okay. So I should definitely 2 a KO. Very unfortunate, but I can't really just hard into my Salazzle because a crit would definitely like lose me the game. So my guess is that Josh Roost this turn, and then just goes for an Air Slash next turn, which would be in his best interest for sure. Just to get his Togekiss as healthy as possible, it would be a really good option for sure. Air Slash goes off. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we lose the Zoroark. Zoroark 0-1, Togekiss 2-0. Okay, so we're gonna go hard into Flatort here. We're just gonna go. So Sun is still up. So Overheat does slightly more. However, Sludge Wave is guaranteed to KO, so I'm just gonna go for Sludge Wave. I have no real reason to not go for Sludge Wave here. It should still dent Venusaur for sure, so I'm just gonna go for Sludge Wave. We'll get a nice set of damage off. He's Cabia Berry. Okay, good play by Josh. Good play by Josh for sure. That's gonna chew. That barely took it, but it did chew nonetheless. Air Slash goes off, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage for sure. Oh boy. Shit, I just realized if I went slightly faster, I kept Venusaur. I'm an idiot. No, never mind, because Venusaur and Sun could totally outpace, but I kept Modest, to be fair. Never mind, I still keep Modest anyway, actually, just barely. We're gonna go for Sludge Wave here. We all locked into it, though. And I think I died of Rocks. I think I died of Rocks at this point. Salazzle 1-0. Togekiss 2-1. Okay, so just some Venusaur's back now. Good to note. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna see Venusaur come in here. And we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. Nezuko, okay. Venusaur doesn't really take much from Sludge Wave. We're at 44 HP. So 44. Let's see. So that's 29%. So we could actually come on the Stealth Rocks, technically. Let's see. I think that we're still fine, though. I'd rather just get the damage off, because we do still have the berry on Rillaboom anyway. So I'm still fine. He outpaces us anyway, so it didn't really matter. He's Timid Venusaur. And he's Weather Ball anyway, so I think we actually just lose the game regardless. Venusaur would have never outpaced that. I know, Salazzle would have never outpaced. Unless the Sun runs out this turn, which in that case I'm an idiot. Okay, so Sunlight faded, so then I'm an idiot. I choked the game away there 100%. Venusaur 1-0. Okay. Wait, no. I think I still win with Rillaboom. I think I still win. Rillaboom should still win this. So it is Timid Life Orb. Yeah, if he crits, then he wins. But otherwise, I win. If it's Manual Sun, then he also wins. But I'm just gonna go for Acrobatics here. That should seal me the game. Just 2 Acrobatics should win. Okay, so Sludge Bomb goes off, and the Cabia pops, so yeah, we win the game. So let's see, so Josh loses that 1-0, so he's 4-4 plus 3. Oh, we get poisoned. Oh, that's rough. Okay. I mean, we still win, to be fair, but, like, it's just unfortunate, I guess. Like, it's not even really unfortunate. It doesn't really matter for anything. Really, I guess it only matters if, like, if he's like, Protect or something. Or if he's, like, Grassy Glide. If he's Grassy Glide, then that would be hysterical, because he would win off of it. Because it's not like I can click it. I would never kill. So Acrobatics is going to go off, and we're going to get a 1-0 win. This is a nice way to end off the season, at least. Very sorry to Josh. I know that Josh, obviously, like, this mattered for his playoffs. But this mattered for a lot of people's playoffs, so I obviously, like, Josh is my friend, but I can't really just ask Commissioner of the League just throw Josh to win like that either. So very unfortunate for Josh, of course, but I'll take the second win. This is my second win of the season, so we'll take that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. As I said, we'll come back at like 10:30 for our other stream. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like below, and we'll see you guys with SoulLink at 10:30. Or if Matt's not around for SoulLink, then I might just take the night off, or I might just do Blessed Shield. Or so, we'll see you at 10:30. Peace out, guys.